This is Beaverville. Come on in.
I like the Alaskan pipeline.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 25th day of March, 2026. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday morning on the Power Trip Morning Show. Our day without a bunch of different guests, but we do have my main man, Parker Fox, on his way in, which is perfect because there's a lot of basketball to be talking about. Just lots of things to talk about as well. Let's just get her started, shall we? Here's Nate Bargatze with some comedy. It is a Wednesday morning. Come on in. I am glad you are here.
We're at a Holiday Inn Express. So the breakfast buffet there is where they have the cereal where you turn the knob and like 4 pieces fall out. It's like how you feed a cat for a long weekend, you know? That's enough. They had batter and syrup. And so you but they had the waffle iron where you make it yourself. So you pour the batter on the waffle iron, you shut it, you turn it over, it locks, it cooks for 2 minutes, you turn it over, you open it, half the waffle comes off, half stays forever. So I'm with my buddy of mine that's my age. So we go through, he's in front of me. Batter and syrup, they're in clear containers. They're not labeled, but they're in clear containers. He gets the syrup and starts pouring it on the waffle iron. And I'm not even stopping him because he's not doing it where he's going, I've never done that. He's doing it where we're probably going to try it after. I mean, he's just like, we're like, dude, I can't wait to see what this guy's making. Like, he might know something that I don't know. He shuts it, turns it over, it cooks. He's like looking at us. We're like, I mean, the whole line's like, yeah, what is that going to be? And it makes black smoke is what it makes. Just, I mean, dark black smoke. Just starts filling the lobby. The manager comes over. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I guess I poured the wrong one. These are not labeled. And the guy's like, they're in clear containers. Do you not know the difference of batter and syrup? And he's like, I bet it happens all the time. He goes, I've worked here my whole life and I've never seen this.
Tickle a lizard.
Line is waiting, fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder, there's lightning in your stride. For the warriors, never giving up the lead.
Power Trip Morning Show, Wednesday, March 25 of 2026. That's Sauce, that's Chris, I'm Corey. Good morning. Hi. Hello. Saw Parker Fox in the office a day or two ago. He's got his knee all wrapped up. I guess he had surgery. He can talk about that maybe when he gets here around 7.
Yeah.
What happened?
Who knows? The guy's just,
Did he fall?
He's broken glass.
Is he,
Like Glass Joe?
is he trying to make a comeback?
Yeah.
Has he got another year of eligibility?
I mean, the Gophers could use him.
It seems like it.
Is he going to the Crown next week?
You want to crown him? Crown his ass.
Yeah,
then.
crown his ass.
Don't know if he's going to the Crown. I know, I think he can say this on the air. I think he's heavily considering going to Chicago this weekend because Taylor's brother plays for Iowa State.
Oh, yeah.
In the old Sweet 16. The Iowa State game is against...
Hawk knows who
I don't remember now.
Orlando Titans.
Oh, yeah, the Orlando Titans.
Yeah,
so
Hawk's
the Titans
correct.
take on Iowa State in
That's
Chicago.
Right. Got
Yeah.
that right.
I like
game.
Iowa State over
Big
the
game.
Titans.
Yeah.
Big game for Orlando.
Yeah. I think, do you know what the point spread on it is, Hawk?
100?
Yeah, it is 100.
Which team?
Orlando.
Oh, man.
Great team. Great squad.
They have Dusty
I just don't
Mountain.
feel good about it.
They
I'm not
have
going to
Larry
bet on
Bud Melman at center.
Wow.
God, he has eligibility as well.
He does. Tall guy.
I mean, technically, I have 4 years left of eligibility.
Yeah.
I could be a graduate player.
About 4 years left of life, I think.
Maybe.
Wow, that's sad.
No, it's okay.
It's possible.
That's plenty.
With my diet, it's possible.
Yeah.
You only have 4 years left?
You
plenty.
never know.
It's plenty.
I don't know.
I hope not. I hope all of you
You hope I
live
have
for a
less
while.
than that?
No, I hope all of you have more.
Oh. I don't know. I woke up this morning and here's a weird sentence. I think I slept on my left eye wrong.
You slept on your left eye wrong.
Yeah,
Are
'cause
you a
it's-
side sleeper?
Yeah, I am.
Do you pink eye?
No. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Do I? But it's been blurry since I woke up this morning, and I keep waiting for it to unblur. So we'll see. I mean, that might do it. I drove here just guessing.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, I got here, man.
Yeah.
The chances of you getting here were not zero, and you're living proof you
Thank
made
you.
it.
That's
And
right.
I'm glad you stopped texting and driving.
Well, there's nobody up that time of morning.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean, though. There are days that I have that as well,
Yeah.
where you're like, why is one eye not unblurring? And
Yeah.
it's not like your eyelid is stuck to your eye. You don't have any dust in there. I don't deal with contacts anymore, thanks to Dr. David Whiting.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's going on here? And then you stop paying attention to it and don't even realize 45 minutes later that it's perfectly fine.
That's exactly
Correct.
what's
Yep.
happening as
Yeah.
we speak.
Right.
It's starting to clear up.
It'll fix itself.
Yeah, it fixes itself.
Yeah, man.
It'll get better.
That's one of the great, what's the word I'm looking for? Pleasures.
Orgies?
Great pleasures of being a husband and an adult man. Right? It's like, hey, something's going wrong around the house. Yeah, I'll get to that.
Yeah.
And like 2 weeks later, it's like, hey, who fixed the TV? How come it's working now? It fixed itself.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Or Hot Ass did it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, no, I don't. I'm just hoping it would work itself out,
Yeah.
and it must have.
Just unplug it for a second.
Must have.
Must have just fixed itself.
Yeah, it fixed itself, man.
Musty.
Yep.
Yeah, musty dusty.
Yeah, I'm not a great adult.
Yeah, I
Me
mean,
either.
I usually I try something for a bit, and if I can't get it figured out, I hit it.
Yeah. Talking about my dad.
No.
You mean inanimate objects, though, right?
I mean,
like your
just
Super
like,
Nintendo.
Well, I said
yeah.
I try things.
like I'm just saying, like you didn't try a cleaning service.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Nope. I've got a stray dog.
Oh, your friend will come back.
But, Sauce, you know what was it yesterday? You said you clicked on was it waffles or something, and now it's on your algorithm nonstop. Something
Yeah.
I forget
It
what you
was
said.
cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah, cinnamon rolls. And you said now
rolls.
your algorithm. Man, I must have clicked on one foster dog getting adopted, because now I'm just getting bombarded with, maybe you'll like this story of this dog that looks like it's 6 seconds from death, and then they'll show you the 90-second recap of the dog getting a haircut, and then it gets fed, so it puts on a little weight, and then they show you a year and a half later, it looks like the happiest dog of all time.
Yeah, don't. No.
Yeah.
My
I'm not
algorithm
watching
is
that.
loaded with adopted puppies.
They're wheeling it to the death chamber and it gets
right.
adopted.
Then it's essentially like Ricky Lake back in the day with a dog makeover. It's here's the before, here's the after. Paul, your hands up.
Ricky Lake.
1
man,
billion
yeah.
%.
Yeah.
Is she still with us?
I don't.
She's got to be.
Well, you asked me. Find out
Has
before
to
I
be.
Yeah,
agree
she
to make
is.
love to
Yeah.
her if she's
Yeah.
alive or not, please.
How old do you think Ricky Lake is?
Just looked it up. I actually would have guessed older. No offense to Ricky Lake. I
think
would have
she's
guessed
younger
older.
than me, right?
57.
Oh, never mind. That's perfect age.
Which means,
Yeah.
think how young she was then in the 90s when she had a talk show. She was young.
And she became famous because of, is she?
Hairspray.
Hairspray, that's what I thought. Boy, I wanted to be careful because I couldn't quite remember, and that's, you know
Was
what
she
I mean?
was she in it or was she?
Yeah, she was like, I don't know if was she the star of
She was the
Broadway or the movie?
Well, I don't know about well, let's see here. I know she was in the movie for sure.
Because that came out in 88.
Do you think a woman's, like a really strong women's line of clothing would be Broadway? Like if somebody used that, the Broadway, like you'd have to really be strong.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's Lane Bryant's slogan.
Yeah.
Is it really?
You go on our Wikipedia page, the filmography, there's a picture of Ricky Lake in 2007. Like, this isn't even up for debate that Chris would be interested.
Well, sure.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been interested in her character in Hairspray, let alone this picture from 07.
Yeah.
I'd be interested
She's a
in
cute
her
gal.
and the actor who played her mom in Hairspray.
Yeah. John Travolta.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, Ricky Lake, 57 years old.
How did we get
And,
to Ricky Lake again?
Say that again?
How did we
About
get to her?
her saving dogs or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Wait,
Right?
oh, no, yeah, I said, like a makeover.
Yeah.
Like she used to do, I think,
Oh.
makeovers
She used to
before and
do
afters
makeovers?
on her show.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
she
okay.
was
That's
very
right. It was,
PC.
I don't know if she did dog makeovers. I just said
Yeah.
a makeover-esque, Ricky
Yeah.
Lake kind of.
Yeah.
And here's what she looks like now. And
Yeah.
then they would bring the gal out, and then
Yeah.
the boyfriend would be like,
I was
or the
talking
ex-boyfriend would be like, so what?
So
Don't
what?
care. Good for her. Still
Yeah.
ain't going back with her.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody the other day about dogs and how I miss having a dog. I love
Yeah,
dogs.
it's
My
the
cat's
best.
cool and all, but dogs are cool.
Yep. And they care
about,
that you're there.
They care that you're there. And
Well
then
said.
they were talking about, well, you should get a dog. And I said, well, I travel too much. I can't. I play too many. I'm never home. And they were like, well, what you got to do is like in these long stretches of time when you don't have much going on, you don't travel much, adopt a dog like who's a senior dog who's not got much time left. And I thought, well, that's not a bad idea because you give them a little love as they're going and stuff.
Wait,
And
like
I
a
thought,
foster dog or a dog at the end of its run?
Yeah,
But it's
end of
your
their
dog.
run. Yeah. Like they dogs who have been given up who are not
put
long
out
for
to
this
pasture,
world. Yeah, exactly. And people are like, I don't want an old dog.
Oh,
right?
You
And
got
I
to
was
keep the dog the whole time.
You're
That's
supposed
part
to,
of it.
but people are buttholes.
Yeah, but so wait a minute though. I'm honestly, I'm losing the
for
logic.
sure.
Why would, if somebody travels a lot and can't spend a lot of time with a dog, why would you put one at the end that probably has issues with you?
I have little windows of time where I don't travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying that, you have a dog because they're always looking for people to be with doggies.
Basically.
All right, but temporarily then.
Yeah, of course. Well, they're going to die.
Oh, you're
That's my
saying
point.
literally within like a couple of days.
Obviously.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You're going to become a puppy hospice?
Yeah, you don't need to be a puppy hospice.
Here's the thing.
That's not a good call for you. There's a lot of people that wouldn't be a good call for that. You don't need that in your
That's
life.
exactly my point.
No,
And I was
that's
like,
not for you.
I like the idea of being there for a puppy when they're about to leave the world, but I'd get unlucky, and then he's been around for 3 months.
Yeah, or
Come on,
2
doggy
years.
dog.
Yeah, come on, Snoop Doggy
What's
Dog.
going on, brother?
Yeah,
And then you go to jail for strangling it. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God, your mic's on.
for the old pillow trick.
Yep, see again.
I got to go out of town.
Anybody that even thinks of the pillow trick, this is the wrong job for them.
Yeah.
Well, you know me.
Puppy
You have
hospice.
snow cross.
Yeah, I'd be too sad. You know how I am.
The old pillow trick.
Yeah, or do what I think people who work here do this.
Oh, no. Do they strangle dogs?
No. Just
The old pillow trick?
babysit them for like a week. People drop them off at
foster
your
them.
house. Yeah.
That's an option, sure.
But I think there's like a website
But
that you
what
can go
if
to.
I get sick of it? The old pillow trick?
After 2 days, people go for the weekend and they drop their dog off on a Friday and they pick it up Sunday night.
They better get back Sunday.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Better not miss that flight.
Right. Or it's going to join Moose. Do you know where Moose is?
Yeah,
If your flight doesn't land at 7 o'clock on Sunday, I'm going to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys, I am so happy to keep Cleopatra. She's a great dog, but don't be late.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I got to be in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs are the best.
They are, man.
The dog died on Friday. Yeah, well, I had to go to the casino.
Yeah. Who told me it barked?
Yeah.
Number one dog again this year. French Bulldog back on top.
Is it really?
Yet another year.
Yeah.
They're
It's
the
surprising.
best.
I know. Good
They're
doggies.
so
You love 'em.
sweet.
You love them. They don't breathe well. It's a weird thing, man.
No, my new two do though. The other two Frenchies I've had in the past were absolute medical nightmares. These have had almost no medical issues, and they're 4 years old.
That's
These two have run
jackpot.
super clean.
Good.
Both super healthy.
Aren't they all super inbred?
Whoa.
I think that's how
Takes
you
one
get
to
it.
know one.
But I think that's how you get them that way.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I think that's why they have the allergy issues.
That's what I'm saying.
These two don't have allergy issues.
Which is perfect.
My
Right.
Zero had every allergy on the planet. She was a disaster.
And that's
she had
cheap.
And she had twisted lady parts. She had, so she would pee on her back foot.
I see. That's what I'm saying. If you brought old Zero over for the weekend, I'd have been like, sorry.
Exactly.
She didn't make it.
Yeah, she pissed all over my stuff.
No, she wouldn't piss all over her stuff. Your stuff. She'd piss all over her back left foot.
Oh, well, that,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
She wouldn't stop pissing on her back foot, and
I got
I had
pissed.
to use the old pillow trick.
I was in the middle of a college football season. She had to go out.
I did it for her.
No, these two are the best. And their definition bark, all bark, no bite.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
When somebody comes over, they lose their mind. They're so defensive of like the house and of the kids, but they bark at you while they're backing up, right?
Yeah.
They're complete cowards.
And wagging their tail.
But they are barking like, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
As they're backing themselves into a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a chicken bleep.
Yeah, well, they're little.
Sweet.
They don't
Yep.
know, you know?
Then they tire out after like 5 minutes and they just go sit on the floor.
Yeah,
They're
that's
doing their
They-
best.
Yeah, they give up defending the house.
Was it Kurt
Bills?
No, it's
No.
Moch and Mars.
Mochi and
The
Mars.
Moch.
Yeah, Mochi.
Yep.
Mochi Mars.
The old Moch.
Man, we got to go to break, but when we come back, I want to play you my most surprising audio of the morning. And it might not be surprising to you guys at all, but it involves the Timberwolves.
What?
Yeah. Timberwolves.
Oh, he wants to lead with Wolves audio. What's going on here?
I love the T-Wolves, but I am going to have to pull the old pillow trick if they don't make it out of the first round.
Yeah, you hope they do.
Sorry, Nas.
Oh.
We're going to need a bigger pillow.
So, because the audio must be with Nas, because there's no other way he knows that name.
How dare you?
Well decoded.
Yeah.
By the way,
well decoded is somebody you went out with in high school.
when we were in Vegas last time, I'll make this quick because I know we're going to break. And Sauce and I shared a suite.
Yep.
I tried the old pillow trick on him, and it looked like I was holding one of those marshmallows over his head. It wasn't nearly big enough.
Yeah, my face is too big.
Hey, Sauce, wake up. Could you hold this for me?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Hawk.
Looked like a Tic Tac on a cruise ship.
Sorry I won that bonus.
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 I'm sorry I won that bonus. Thanks, crackhead.
Oh, Bonus is going to Vegas next week to see that Gopher game against Baylor.
Yep.
Can I ask
Are you
a
guys
question
not
about
going?
that?
I don't know yet.
Do you think he's actually doing that?
Oh,
Yes. Wait, you know him.
Yeah, good point.
What's keeping him here?
Nothing. His dog.
Can't imagine going to Vegas for 2 days and having 2.5 hours of those 2 days being spent watching Gopher basketball in a worthless tournament. And I love the Gophers. Love Nico, but this isn't the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
This is the Crown. Who cares? It's for the kids to make some money.
There's the correct question. He's definitely going to Vegas. Is he going to the game?
Oh, yeah.
I think he is.
I
They're
think he will,
sports
too.
fans.
Bonus loves sports.
Yeah, they're
I know,
going.
but
Loves
there's
him.
a chance you get on a heater or he gets way too drunk. Has to pull the old pillow trick on himself.
Wow. Climb on board.
Builders and Remodelers brings you the first segment of the Power Chip Morning Show. Thanks, Builders and Remodelers.
Yeah, thank you, Builders and Remodelers. All right. I know. We're back.
Oh, thanks, Mel.
He's pumped.
Yeah.
Here we are. It's 5:50 and it's Wednesday. It's a wild Wednesday. It's crazy up in this joint. From the Bell Bank Studios, there's Corey Coben, Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. Sounds like a 70s era cop show.
Yep.
I said cop with a P.
I think Rosen was an understudy on one of those.
Yes, he was.
Please stop showing your cop.
Yep.
Guys, do you want to hear my audio of the day?
Yeah.
All right.
It's Nas Reed.
It's not.
Oh.
It's one of his teammates.
Talking about him.
No. The other day I played audio of our new quarterback, Kyle Branson. What's his name?
Well, it depends. If you listen to Noon to 3, it's Kyle Murphy.
Yep.
Is that what he said?
He said Kyle Murray, and then I guess a couple days ago he said Kyle Murphy.
Did he really?
Yeah, and they just, of course, as they shouldn't, they won't let it go.
Of course.
So now they say Kyle Murphy.
They did a segment yesterday, and I bet Common said Kyle Murphy 7 times. So if you're tuning in and you don't get the joke, you're like, does this guy think is? And of course, we don't care. It's the inside joke. If you don't listen all the time, you're going to just assume that Common thinks his name is Kyle Murphy.
Right.
Nope. Rosie called him Kyle Murphy.
Kyle Murphy?
Sure.
And now shocking. They don't let it go.
Nope. They just call him Kyle Murphy now.
Weird.
Brilliant.
Well,
Brilliant.
the other day I played audio of Kyle Murphy and I thought, that's not what I expected him to sound like.
Yeah.
This is Bones Highland.
Since I came here, he always said he was supportive of me. They've been wanting me here. He was a fan of my game. He loves players like me. So just to hear that from a coach, man, is everything. And when I'm in the game, he's telling me all the time to be aggressive, be myself, get downhill, find your teammates, create for yourself. So just that transparency you hear from a coach, man, that's everything. That's something that you want as a player. But I feel like that's something you got to earn too as a player.
Now, I'm guessing from the audio, he's not Shaq's size.
He's probably, 6'3" or something, maybe? How tall is Bones?
Probably, yeah.
Somewhere in that range? Like, he's a tall dude, but not freakishly tall.
He is 6'2", 170 pounds.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a huge bitch.
That is a very big man.
Yeah.
Since I came here, he always said he was,
I expected him to sound like Kyle Murphy sounds.
Right.
Yeah.
If you were born in 1980 and you hear this soundbite, you probably expect him halfway through it to just start going, Aisha.
Since I came here, he always said he was, he was supportive.
It sounds like he's in Another Bad Creation.
Yeah.
What a banger Aisha was. Remember that song?
Great song.
That song took over our school for like a whole year.
Kept hammering away.
Yeah, you start hammering away on your old CD player.
Yeah.
Or tapes.
Aisha. Or tapes. Actually, it probably was a tape at the time.
Yeah, for sure. It was a tape.
So there's Bones, man.
Bones.
Good for
He's killing it, man. Bones is playing super
People love
well.
him. That's why I loaded the audio in. People are loving him. I'm loving him.
He is like the new Nas Reed in terms of fandom. Everybody loves Bones all of a sudden.
Everybody loves
And he
Bones.
was a throwaway kind of afterthought. Like, why are we really giving Bones minutes?
I think.
And he's gotten better and better and better and better. Now he's just this like dynamic offensive threat.
Couple of things here about Bones Highland. He was drafted by Denver by our guy.
Right.
And then they basically just let him go after 2 years.
Oh.
He has
Let him go.
the same birthday.
That was his Bones impression.
He has the same birthday as Smitty Oom.
Oh, we knew that. So that would mean his birthday is
September 14th.
Because it's the same as Bailey. And isn't Alex's birthday the 14th?
That's correct, sir.
Yeah. So both of your kids' birthday is on the 14th?
We've said this for years.
Literally years.
Our moms have the same birthday.
And they have the same name, kind of.
Me and Max have the same birthday, along with Jesus.
And me and Jack Nicholson have the same birthday, and that's just great.
And me and Natalie Portman have the same size penis.
Allegedly.
He's not wrong.
Allegedly.
No, that wasn't knocking her.
Oh.
That was knocking Malacca manhood.
Why is your penis so small?
I've asked God that every day of my life. My first words were, what?
You guys share a birthday. You guys you broke the ice and talked about that and then moved on.
Good point.
No, you're right. All of that is true.
So Bones Highland and Smitty Oom have the same birthday.
Yeah, man. How about that?
Appreciate the contribution.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, how about that?
This is really something.
Yep. So at 9:00, if you're like, God, what a waste of a morning that was listening to that show. No, it wasn't. You learned that Sauce's high school buddy, Ski Club Pat / Pappy Papschmear / Ski Club Pat and Smitty Oom and what else? What else? He's got other names.
Yeah.
Pasta Bolognese. Smear. Has the same
number, Frank?
Has the same
Heavy
birthday
phone
as
number, Frank.
Timberwolves backup Bones Highland.
Yeah. But my point, though, is he was at Denver, and he basically faded out, and our guy, Tim Conley, was like, no, I like this guy. And as you said, Corey, it was just a throw-in. And now he's instant offense. They love him, man.
Did he fade out like Michael J. Fox's big brother and sister?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of, because he started 5 games in the 2 seasons he was there.
I'm glad he's here.
Yeah, he's great.
He sounds like cool it now. You got to cool it now.
You know the
Are you okay?
You know the 3 McFly kids slowly fading out.
Yeah.
You mean the little furry guys on the side of the Happy Meal?
No, those are the Fry guys.
Fry guys.
The McFly kids. You know, like obviously the whole butterfly effect makes 0 sense in the movie Back to the Future because even Marty McFly going Back to the Future would instantly destroy that other timeline and he would immediately not exist.
Obviously.
But I love the idea that, like, well, Lorraine and George are starting to maybe not be on the same path, so we're going to slowly lose the sister. Maybe slowly lose. No, it would either be all 3 kids don't exist or they all do.
Right.
Right. Either the timeline stays exactly the same, which it already hasn't because Marty's in 1955.
And making out with his mom.
Right. So instantly his arrival would eliminate all 3 of them. But I digress.
Yeah.
Right.
Back to the Future 4 never got made.
Nope.
What was that about?
It was about another timeline where Marty goes back and just rails his mom.
Jesus Lord.
And you can't believe the child they had and how it changed human
Family
existence.
Guy. Yeah, Family Guy.
Oh, is that a Family Guy? Of course it is. Why? I thought that was an original thought.
4. Hang on, Wikipedia came out in 1995. Written and produced by Christopher Allen Hockey.
He was born on the same day as Bones Highland.
No, you were born on the same day as Jesus.
I get confused.
And Max.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's the thing about Project Hail Mary is I have 0 logic in some of the math and the science that gets presented in the first half of the movie. It doesn't matter though.
Yeah,
it's such a good movie. You just you suspend disbelief and go, all right, they're talking about science that's over my head. Then they're talking about absolutely made up science that you just have to accept that it exists in that universe, and it's super fun.
Yeah.
Well, you would have definitely understood Back to the Future 4.
Yeah, a lot of railing
You
going
really
on.
would have. And there would have been a lot of special effects to create the monster that those two created.
Yeah, he's in Deliverance.
I wonder if Back to the Future inspired George R.R. Martin to write a whole bunch of incest books.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
it did.
maybe.
Yeah.
Like, is that his
Sure
all-time
it did.
favorite movie?
Yeah, sure it did.
Sure it did.
And he's like, how am I going to start Game of Thrones? Let's just see here.
You should see the AI porn he's created.
Oh, lordy. Who's turning 40?
It is nuts. As House of the Dragon season, 3? Comes out this summer?
Yeah.
People are starting to post about how excited they are for this character to be back and that character to be back. And because there's so many complicated family trees, I completely lose track of what the names are and who's related to who.
It is hard, yeah.
And then when they post it, you go, oh yeah, that's right, they did hook up. And you go, what's her relationship? Oh, that's her uncle?
That's her uncle, for
what?
sure, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's the mom?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, then that means she slept with her what?
yeah.
It almost is like just disgusting when you realize that almost no one is not related.
Yeah.
Right. Here's a question for you.
That's why
Super
Tommy
gross.
loves that
Oh, he
show.
loves that
He
show.
loves it. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, you're
House
right.
of the
That's
Dragon
it.
is fantastic.
Here's a question for you. Do you think it would be easier to follow the, what's the word? The family tree. What do you call that?
Lineage.
Lineage. Thank you. That's the word. The lineage of all those characters, if their names were Jim and Tammy.
It'd be easier.
I think so too.
But they all start with an A. They all sound kind of similar.
Yeah, you're just having a hard time thinking how to say their name, let alone
Right.
who they're related to.
Right, exactly.
You've definitely slept with a Tammy.
Actually, I have many.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Papa?
Do you go by Tamara? Nope, that's a Tammy.
Oh, yeah. He's banged her.
Never slept with a Tamara.
No.
A baker's dozen
Let me just tell you
Tammys.
this, guys. I'm not going to tell you why, but you can figure it out. We called her Spammy.
Yep.
Oh,
A
God.
lot of Tammy's dads beat you up.
You said upright.
Up, yes.
Yeah, this is not House of the Dragon. Front page sports after this. Power Trip Morning Show fan.
Nothing to read there, Echo?
Not yet.
There you go. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show, 6:05 on the nut, and it's time for this.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores for a limited time. You can get Red Bull at a great deal, 2 for $6 or 3 for $8.50. Mix and match any flavors of Red Bull that you want. Go wake up. And while you're there, I would recommend getting, there's cookies, there's donuts, there's lots of other stuff too. But if you specifically got to wake up, go get some Red Bull at Holiday.
Yeah, man.
Get a waffle.
Yeah, get a waffle.
I think they do have like waffle sandwiches.
They do,
Yeah,
man.
oh, yeah.
Those things, a sausage and egg inside them.
Oh, that sounds good.
I wish. Good for me, right? Great. You guys have heard me rave about Norway 1,000 times. The one thing I got really used to in Norway for the week I was there, like they literally just have waffles like they have donuts or cookies, and they're cold. But like Norwegians will just order like a small, cold waffle, and we did that all week. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
If a place like Holiday did that, just had like pre-cooked waffles and they're ice cold, but here you go, all day long.
Yeah, that sounds
right.
That sounds
Somebody in the
nice.
cities has to adopt that policy. Just waffles that are ready.
I want
And those
some.
flat ones, those flat Norwegian ones.
It's National Waffle Day.
Is it
Is it really?
It is.
God dang it.
I know.
Well, now I really want that.
I know.
Will you order some?
Yes.
Thank you.
Or maybe I'll just go to Good Day and get that giant Belgian waffle.
And the Dark Star.
And the Dark Star Special, which is a basket of wheat toast to go.
And half the time.
Did you say weed toast?
Yep. That was also the Dark Star Special.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Half the time he would just leave it. He would never take it with him.
Psycho. The Minnesota Wild. We're up 3-1 in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, we rode.
And then the Lightning scored 5 straight. That game was dicey and physical, and there were some fights and some shiners and some blood flying and punches to the face. It got really aggressive. Cheap shot on Quinn Hughes. It was some...
and fighting broke out.
Yeah, lots of fighting, but it did not go the Wild's way. The Tampa Bay Lightning win 6-3. The Wild are at the Panthers tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and Colorado now is just obviously light years ahead of everybody. They are 12 points behind Colorado. Now the Wild are 5 points behind Dallas. So we're in that weird spot where it's you're not catching Colorado, right?
No.
That dream has faded.
Yeah.
That passed. Yeah.
It's over, John.
And at what point here with, what do we have, 9 or 10 games to go? At what point do you say we're also probably not catching Dallas? So we're going to be locked into that third spot. We're going to be locked into being the road team against Dallas and just making sure everybody's as healthy as possible, but not rusty either.
Well, yeah,
How do you balance that the final, whatever it is, 9 or 10 games?
Don't put it in neutral.
Right. Yeah, weird one.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Who knows? I don't know.
Hey,
speaking of hockey, we have a new hockey coach, right? We got the women's hockey coach a couple days ago, Greg Boom May. Don't know where the boom part comes from. Maybe somebody will ask him. But the Gopher men's team now has a hockey coach. Brett Larson from St. Cloud State is now the Gopher coach. He is 53 years old. He's from Duluth. He spent the last 8 seasons as St. Cloud State head coach. So basically, when Motzko came here, Larson went to St. Cloud State.
Well, there you go. And
Wow.
thank you, St. Cloud State.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. So he was an assistant at UMD for 3 years before taking over at St. Cloud State. 5-year deal with the Gophers.
Good for him.
Well, there you go. I mean, is that a good hire? I mean, I know I heard a couple of experts on with Barrera yesterday, and people were talking about they liked it, right?
He was one of the 2 names that they were floating around the last week or so. It was Brett Larson and Grant Potonier were the 2 names that people were throwing out there.
Yeah.
He used to, Patoni played here, right?
Sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was back in the PA and Dubé days, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
They had him on all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, man.
So, those are the 2 names that I heard, but I'm not that tapped in. I just read the headlines.
Yeah. I
rarely click on it because it's almost always behind a paywall.
I have some sports news for you.
But was he not doing a good job?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
This is fresh.
Oh.
The Minnesota Sports and Events Commission has submitted a formal bid to host the 2028 NFL Draft in Minneapolis in a setup that surrounds U.S. Bank Stadium per MNSE president and CEO Wendy Blackshaw. NFL typically selects sites 2 years out, so an answer could come within the months, according to our pal Kevin Seifert.
Hasn't happened to me yet.
No.
That'd be fun. I'd like to see that.
That'd be great.
Remember, was it Philadelphia where they had 700 million people out in front of them?
Yeah.
In
So,
Vegas was the same.
Wouldn't you do it at...
But
that's what I was just thinking too.
Yeah,
Is there
'cause
a
you
better
want-
place to do it?
But you want, like, the people factor, right? If they're all crammed into U.S. Bank Stadium, it doesn't have the effect of,
Crammed?
like, not crammed, but
Didn't
like
they say outside of U.S. Bank Stadium in that release?
on the
surrounds U.S.
Yeah, it'd be
Bank.
outside of U.S.
But
Bank
yeah,
Stadium.
but
might be chilly.
it might.
But you know
Yeah.
what?
End of
I'm
April,
sure Wendy's got it
we're
all
fine.
figured out. She's
Yeah.
a good friend of the show. Wendy, if you're out there listening, and I know you're a P1, please feel free to give us a call.
Where else in the cities is even a good option for that amount of people
First
outside?
Avenue.
The new Winter Park.
All right, relax. No, he's right. It is.
mean-
You mean TCO?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea, actually.
I don't even know if that's enough room.
I mean,
I could see that plaza out in front of the U.S.
yeah, but you
Bank.
could also have it like, you know, where they have those like 3 huge manicured fields, right? You'd have to probably cover them because they might get trampled.
Yeah.
Nah, this is a terrible idea. Just put it in Vegas, put it in New Orleans.
I do
It
think
shouldn't come here.
with the lack of hotels down there right now that it would be tougher down at TCO. They'll just do it downtown by U.S. Bank Stadium. That's what they'll do. They'll just do it there.
Yeah.
They'll just do it there.
Yeah, just put it in Vegas.
Either way, I'm
All
going
right.
to watch it from home. So.
Exactly.
You are going to go?
No, I always watch it from home.
What if they do it right by your place? Like at the high school football stadium by your house? Are you
Yeah.
going to walk down the street to it?
No, because by 2028, I won't be at that house.
And you won't be able to
anymore.
walk that far?
Yeah, correct. And I'll be fired from here.
Great point. Why would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, why would I
be
care?
arrested? It's a great point.
Yeah.
You'll be deep into your gambling addiction by then.
Well, what, you want to gamble on the
Great
NFL
point.
draft?
Great point.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many picks do you think you can get right this year in the first round?
1.
That's it, really?
I agree.
Thanks, Tom.
But I'm saying, like, if you submit your, quote, final mock draft the morning of the draft, how many of the 32 do you think you can get? What's your over-under?
That's a good question.
Not the team, because obviously they might move up and down, but just the player and the number that player is picked, regardless of who drafts him.
That's a good question, because there's a guy on social media that every year takes all like the mock draft people, he takes like the 5 most popular people.
And checks for accuracy.
Mm-hmm. And like, I think, and this is, I love this man. And the NFL draft is what it is because of this man. But I think Mel Kiper gets like 4 right. Like, it's not a high accuracy.
No, I think if you're in that 12-ish range, you're killing it.
Yeah, I think it's like 4 to 5, I would guess, is probably the average, because A, of all the trades. So B, Mel Kiper now does he'll do one more in the next couple of weeks, and then he just does what he's hearing from other teams, because he gets so ripped for being it's tough to predict, right? You don't truly know, or what is a smokescreen, what isn't a smoke.
Yeah, but just lean into it. You can't be afraid to get ripped if you're going to get ripped no matter what.
I could probably get 3 or 4. I think the Jets are going to take...
If you would have said a bigger number, I would have gambled on it.
And we can gamble.
I'm not betting 3 or 4.
I think the Jets will take the quarterback from Alabama, Ty Simpson, with one of their 2 first-round picks. Fernando Mendoza is going to go 1. And I think David Bailey, the defensive end from Texas Tech, is going to go 2.
See, but we have a month before the draft. Don't you think the top 10, the dust will settle a little bit more in the next 4 weeks, where you'll feel more confident than 3 or 4?
Yeah, I think so. But as of right now, it would be 3 or 4.
When we do Power Trip mock draft, in an average year, what do we get right? 7-ish?
Yeah.
Maybe? So there's no way I'm letting you have an over-under or 3 or 4. When I think as a group, we sometimes get 6 or 7 or 8 right.
Yeah, but that group includes people like Charch and Cine and Lieber who are dialed in.
So you're not dialed in.
I mean, I'm dialed in, but
can you dial yourself in?
Yeah, dial yourself
Will you
in.
Do some dialing?
Yeah, I'm dialed in. I love the NFL draft.
Raise your hand.
But you wouldn't walk down the street if it was in your backyard.
No, and neither would you or you.
Well, I've been to an NBA draft. It was one of the most boring things I've ever seen in my
down
life.
The street, there'd be some sweet tail.
No, Hawk could go.
There's a bunch of Tammys down there.
There's a bunch of sweet tail. Here's an idea. You can name the number. Say 12. If you get less than 12 right, you guys shave your eyebrows off.
There's no way I get 12 right.
7.
No.
Well, then, you know what? Whatever.
Then you don't know the NFL draft.
Then you're not a guru.
Yep. Only a guru would be willing to bet that he can keep his eyebrows by getting 7 or more correct.
I don't think Matt Miller or Field Yates would...
Well, give me a number, eyebrow man.
4.
That's too low.
I'm not talking about...
I can get more than 4.
Yeah.
What?
The day of the draft, if I do a mock draft based on what everybody else is saying, I can get more than 4.
What if I tell you Friday?
Inside joke.
Let's say 7. Because I would love to sweat if you're at 6 and we're at pick 30.
I don't want to get 7.
I don't want to shave my eyebrows because it'll freak my kid out. Like when I shaved my beard, he freaked out.
Well, if you shave him just for a couple of days, just paint him on so he doesn't freak out.
I get Groucho marks it.
Yeah, Groucho marks it.
No.
Yeah, just get some fake mustaches.
Why don't we do it for cash?
Oscar the Grouchy, live in a trash can.
Cash is boring.
I basically did for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Remember those days?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Okay, relax. Just got to go home to a peaceful home. Relax. You weren't with me every day, 12 hours a day.
Felt like it.
I wouldn't have made it through that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was good. It was fun.
Yeah. Was it?
No.
But yeah, we could come up with a number.
You can get 7.
Well, the problem is the trading.
Yeah, but like I said,
Come on, Sweatbird. Just say a number.
You just got to pick
5.
somebody.
Oh, God.
That's too low.
5 is easy. 7.
I think you're going to get 5 in the top 10.
Yeah.
So then you just got to get flyers the rest of the way.
Here's the deal. 7, or you have to shave one of your eyebrows.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, because then if Louis is freaking out, you just turn your head.
Yeah, that's right.
The other way.
And
So
you're
he
not
still
PA.
sees the one eyebrow.
You've got 2 eyebrows.
Oh, Billy.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, come on, baby.
You want to shave your eyebrows anyway. You've been telling me that for years.
Yeah, are you a draft expert or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Answer the
Well, then
question.
gamble your eyebrows.
No.
What about your treasure trail?
Sure.
Ain't no treasure down there.
Oh.
We ain't found bleep.
No. Why?
Just combing the desert. The Power Trip Morning Show returns after this with What Really Matters, scores and stats around the world of sports. Chris will change your life with something else.
The Fan.
Can.
Yeah, I mean, you have two teams that are been really good all year, highly competitive players, highly competitive teams, and I think the game tonight was indicative of that.
That's John Bones Hines.
Oh, he changed his name?
Talking about last night's loss. Come on, Minnesota Wild. Don't limp into the playoffs. Let's do this. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. We've got lots to get to.
Let's do what really matters.
That's what really
Scores
matters.
and stats around the world of sports. And Chris will change your life with something that has nothing to do with professional or amateur athletics. And it's brought to you by my friends at Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Yeah.
The legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Go get LASIK at Ovo.
You got that right. Let's go.
It's right over here, Sauce. $3.94, right there.
Great spot.
I would say it's within walking distance for you, but we both know that's a lie.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's over by where my grandma used to live.
Which one? The alcoholic or the one that never took another lover?
B.
Her name was B?
Does your mom and dad take offense to the fact that I refer to one of your grandmothers as an alcoholic?
A, my mom doesn't listen. She never will
So that's your
listen.
mom's mom?
Yeah.
So she doesn't listen?
Not at all.
Mama?
Yeah. And then Hawk's daddy listens all the
What
time.
about your cousin?
Which one, Alex?
I
think
don't know.
she
I'm
listens.
just asking.
Yeah.
The Rockets are at the Wolves tonight at 8:30. Houston is in 6th place in the West, 1.5 game behind the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Wolves are in 5th. They are 1.5 game behind Denver, who won last night. So the Wolves have won 3 of 4. They have 10 games to go, 4 at home, 6 on the road. They have 1 of each against Detroit, and again, Cade Cunningham is a collapsed lung.
Yeah. He was on Hawks' fantasy basketball team.
Have you seen the stories, Sauce? I know you like sports. You follow sports.
Love sports.
You know, in the NBA, if you don't play 65 games, you're not eligible for year-end awards, and that can impact contracts and things like that, right?
Yeah, all NBA teams and all that, yeah.
So the Players Union and a lot of the other players across the NBA are not happy about that, and they want that change because they said this is the perfect example of a guy that is the opposite of load management or tanking. This is a collapsed lung.
Yeah.
And if Cade Cunningham, who's on a all-NBA first-team kind of pace, is not eligible because he has to miss 3 or 4 more games and plays 62 games instead of 65, he's not all-NBA. They're like, this is a joke.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's first-world problems. That's not little people problems. This is max contract problems.
Yeah,
But they're using this as an example of a guy this is not fair if he's not eligible for awards. So that rule might, in the offseason or beyond, get changed or altered.
The rule
We'll see.
is basically so, as you said, Court, it's so guys don't sit out the second night of a back-to-back
When they're
because
healthy.
they don't want to.
Exactly.
He's not healthy.
He has a collapsed lung.
Right.
That's why you don't walk to Ovo LASIK and Lens.
I'm about to have a collapsed lung, but yeah. Yeah.
Your
LeBron
lungs.
takes the second night of a back-to-back off because he's old. Mm-hmm. This guy has a collapsed lung. It shouldn't count.
What really matters, though, is this.
As I mentioned earlier, today is International Waffle Day.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going to keep saying it till someone brings them to us. It's commemorating the anniversary of Cornelius Sweetheart. Nope. Swartout.
What sweetheart?
Freudian slip. That would be my sweetheart. If you can make waffles, I will marry you.
His name was Cornelius Swartout. It's SWARTHOUT. Swartout.
Sweetheart's better.
I like it better.
Corny Sweetheart.
Yeah, Corny Sweetheart out of Troy, New York, got his patent for the waffle iron on August 24th of 1869.
Man.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Waffles started here, or just the waffle iron started
the waffle
here?
iron.
So
The first.
there were other versions of what a waffle is elsewhere, or how does that work?
Yes, sir.
Waffles originated from medieval Europe as wafers.
Okay, way back.
That's right. In fact, waffles originated in the Middle Ages with ancestors dating back to ancient Greek obleos, flat cakes.
Obleos?
Yeah, you heard what I said. The first written recipe came from a 14th century manuscript.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
They said they were going to change the recipe, but Soylent Green is still people.
Yep.
That's it. I'm getting some waffles.
Obviously, you are just butter and syrup, right?
And powdered sugar.
Hogs, how do you like your waffles?
You guys don't put fruit on them, do you?
Between two cheese.
But, be honest, you guys don't put fruit on them, do you? That's insane.
No. Why would you ruin it?
Exactly. Strawberries ruin it.
No.
I like waffles. I like butter that's been melted, and I like to put it in every pocket of the waffle.
Yes.
And then
Equal distribution.
I like to then put some syrup on it. It depends on what I have to do after I'm done eating. If I don't have a lot to do and I'm not worried about being sticky, I want it just covered in waffle syrup.
Mm-hmm.
If I have something to do, I will just lightly dip my waffle, handheld, into the waffle juice.
That's insane.
Also known as
That's syrup. Waffle juice.
Guy's eating waffles with his bare hands and dipping it in
They're
waffle
not
juice.
nachos.
What is he doing?
Yeah.
Gosh.
I don't understand your modern way.
It's not chips and salsa.
Listen, slut.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Flo, we got more waffle juice over here.
Yeah, got any more of that? The sweeter, the better, babe.
I'm eating it with my bare hands, so I spilt the first three.
Oh, you're from Indiana as well?
Bowls.
Hey, Flo, why don't you get back there and squeeze me some of that waffle juice?
Jesus. Waffle juice.
You heard what I said?
Yeah, you heard him.
God, Canadians love waffle juice.
You think they don't?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Maple waffle juice?
That sounds good.
Powdered sugar, though? Yes. Cinnamon? No.
Yes.
I will take powdered sugar.
Yeah, whipped cream.
But don't get fancy.
No whipped cream.
Don't get fancy. I'll take the whipped cream. Just set it on the side. I don't want to touch my waffle.
Your what?
I just need butter, waffles juice,
And Papa.
and waffle.
Yeah.
You like the juice?
And then I'm going to need I really love them, so I'm also going to need a wet nap.
I get you more juice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You want
I see
more
that.
juice?
That's it. I'm DoorDashing some waffles. I don't care if you guys eat them or not.
Where are you going to get them from?
Don't ask me questions. I'm in the middle of DoorDashing.
Hey, I know, like
Good Day open?
the Nate Bargatze bit to open the show was about continental breakfast waffle
that's
bits.
where he got started.
And we talked about waffle irons and stuff even here. How great would it be if we essentially had a Holiday Inn Express-esque waffle maker?
We did.
But like the batter is just ready for us every morning if we want to make one.
Yeah, batter.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be cool.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Essentially an iHeart Continental breakfast.
That'd be great.
Like, I got to think the iHeart Cafe at the Cannes Film Festival had like some kind of a breakfast spread.
Yeah,
Sure.
didn't Dave Ryan every like Christmas time would bring that lady in to make breakfast?
But, just like when we have Canes drop off a bunch of chicken and the vultures from every other show and every other sales department show up and it's like, this chicken's for us. I feel the same way. I've never once...
That's for everybody, though.
I've never gone down and grabbed breakfast from Dave. I feel like, that's theirs.
Yeah, but no, he gets it for everybody.
I understand that, but I still
Do you
feel
know
like...
why? Because he thinks that the station should do that for us. So he gets it.
right.
It's for everybody.
Oh, he's not wrong.
He's a genius.
Yeah. But,
I'm asking the station to have 24-hour waffle access.
yeah.
I'm asking them to remember we work here.
Wait, where are you going to get waffles from?
Why do you ask questions?
Because I want
Are
some.
you just going to eat them, or are you going to ask more questions?
But like, Good Day doesn't open for an hour.
Yeah.
The Hilltop doesn't open for a half hour.
What's the Hilltop?
It's a spot in Edina. It's a breakfast spot. Very good.
Where do you live?
Get them DoorDash there?
Well, for now, I live in Edina.
Oh, where are you moving to? Hale?
What are you moving to, like a YZ penthouse?
I'm moving right over by Corliss.
Are you really over by the Playboy
God.
Mansion?
Yep.
Oh,
over by
no.
Corliss. I can see Corliss's road from my house.
Are you moving over to Slut Manor?
You know what's
Over
funny?
by Lipstick and Jungle Boy?
Hold on.
I felt like you were on the brink of saying, I'm going to be within walking distance of Corey's house. But again, we know you're not walking.
No.
I'm not going to see you.
That's right. Ever.
Because I know where you're moving. You are technically within walking distance.
Yeah, you know exactly where I'm going.
But that's a long walk. And
Yeah.
neither one of us is that motivated.
Or, yeah, I mean,
I'll
would
see you
guess
at Target.
You might go in different directions.
Yep. But yeah, I'll see a Target.
Yeah,
There's a Coburn's over there.
Exactly. I'm going to run into Kel at Target probably.
Why? I go places.
I'll see.
You see
her
my
more.
text, Huck?
I did not. Hold on. Bah! Didn't you buy that place, though?
No. No.
What were we talking about? Oh, waffles.
Waffles, yeah.
So
I
where are
could
you going to get them from?
Perkins. My God. You writing a book about where I'm getting breakfast?
Will you get them for all of us?
Where's the closest Perkins?
It's right there.
No, the Perkins in Edina has been gone for years.
Dude, there's a Perkins right there.
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Yeah, St.
Off
Louis
of-
Park.
Off of 394?
Right off of Louisiana. I bet a lot of Tammys go
I can't
there.
even. Oh, by Menards has one?
Beside Menards.
Is
Oh,
that
no
the one
kidding.
you got stabbed at?
No, it was in Maple Grove.
I didn't know there was one over there still. I guess I hadn't even been paying attention.
Yeah.
Did
right
you
there,
know
huh?
that Perkins from 57 to 58 was called Smithy's Pancake House?
How in the sweet F would I know that?
I don't know. You read.
No, I don't.
Who called it that? You and your buddies?
No, from 1957 to 1958, it was formerly known as Smithy's Pancake House.
Well, that's a terrible name.
Will you get some hash browns too?
That's a terrible name.
Sure.
Thank you.
It's not National Hash Brown Day.
You know what? I'm going to get you two.
Oh, perfect. I need that.
Yeah. I'm going to get you some chocolate ice cream.
I don't need that.
No, I'd be.
Oh.
Hey, is that, I haven't been to the Mall of America in a handful of months. Didn't they have a waffle store like on the third floor?
What? Why?
It was like, it wasn't in a food court, but it was like a
Hooters.
standalone spot that had waffles.
Really?
Yeah, outside of the food court. And I forget the name of
Mr.
it.
Waffle Dessert.
Yeah.
That's what it was called?
That's what it's called,
Again,
yeah.
I'm gonna say
And it's still there.
I don't need dessert on it.
Yeah, I don't want dessert
it's
on
still
it.
there,
I just want the waffle.
Well, let me look. Yeah. Bubble waffle. Yeah.
You can get a Belgian waffle, which was originally known as a Brussels waffle. They were created in 1839. You can get a Liege waffle, which is a popular Belgian variety with denser, sweeter yeast-based dough. That sounds good.
You don't need that.
Give me an infection, though.
Yeah, you've had it before.
Yeah, you love yeast and waffle juice.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
You like the juice.
that was my favorite tag team duo.
Oh, my God. You loved when they slammed each other.
You can get American waffles, which they're the best.
Wait,
They're
are we
thin,
ordering or
please
is it-
Man,
relax.
I honestly don't know what American waffles are. Is that like a frozen Eggo?
Thinner, leavened with
Leavened?
baking powder rather than yeast. And they're thin. That's like when you get a Waffle House. That's an American waffle.
I've never been to Waffle House. I guess I don't know what American. I'm going to Google this. What's an
hold on.
American waffle?
I have a question.
I want Belgian waffles anyway.
They look
so
more
what
like
do
an
I care?
Eggo.
Are we
Okay,
ordering,
I love Eggos.
or are
Me too.
you just telling us all the different options
swear
of
to God.
waffles?
American waffles. Let me see this thing. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Sure.
Look at him. I've got him literally visibly salivating over there.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I can't help it. I'm fat.
You're not.
Get some syrup, though.
Waffle
Nah.
juice.
Waffle juice, baby.
Yeah. Come on, man.
All right, get some waffle.
Back in the day, in the 1700s in New Jersey, they would have something called waffle frolics.
Wait, again, are we ordering or are we learning about waffles?
Literally, look at him. He's salivating.
You'll be
can't take
salivating when you see it.
Would you
You
please
can't
order from
take it.
Smithy's Pancake House?
Where's that at?
That's Perkins.
the past.
God dang it.
Yeah.
I'll just order it.
Listen,
Right
if
after
I'm
the
going
enchantment
back
under
in
the sea
time-
dance.
If I'm going back in time, I'll get waffles, but first I'm getting it on with your grandma. And we both know it.
All right.
So
You do
2
that.
different rounds of yeast.
Oh.
You like the juice.
Yeah, and Hawk definitely back then in a UTI.
Why do you smell like waffles? I haven't even gotten those yet.
Oh, my
Why
God.
would Chris have a UTI in the 1950s?
He's sleeping with trash.
Your grandmother's trash?
Before
dare
that.
you, sir?
Before that.
She's a sweet lady.
He took her to Smithy's Pancake House like a classy gentleman that he is.
She wouldn't stop smoking.
No, that's my other grandma. She loves smoking.
I'm on my way to her place next.
She's dead.
Which one do you consider trash?
I'm getting them both Preggers.
My God.
That's going to alter the timeline for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I know. Papa.
Which will eliminate
Leave
pizza sauce
Papa
and
alone.
sauce.
Papa? But he doesn't want to eliminate Pete sauce, trust me.
Papa, brother, uncle.
He doesn't want to eliminate Pete sauce.
He needs that timeline to remain intact.
He needs that as exactly how it was. He needs Instagram to stay on its same track.
Do you want me to tell you about a waffle frolic or not?
Are we ordering, or are you just telling us about waffles?
Look at him. You can't stand it.
I don't even know if I want waffles now. You've ruined it for me,
You
Sauce.
really have. All I can think about is getting it on with your sweet granny.
Would you also get me a tremendous 12?
Jesus Christ. You're going to explode.
You just said, okay, I want the 3 eggs over medium.
You'll get nothing and like it. You're just Spalding from
I'd like the
Caddyshack.
4 pancakes. I'd like crispy hash. No.
Spalding?
I'd like breakfast
4
potatoes. I want my eggs over medium.
Again, this was not National Diabetes Day. It's National Waffle Day. Calm down,
See if you can get me
cholesterol
$50
boy.
if that kid eats it.
And please, get me an orange juice.
Yeah, because you're
like the
healthy.
juice.
Yeah, you need vitamin C.
I get you more juice.
You look like you have scurvy.
Yeah, you have a yeast infection.
From your grandma in the 50s. She wasn't just smoking cigarettes, I'll tell you that.
I can't believe on National Waffle Day you called your grandmother trash.
I was talking about the other ladies he was sleeping with, because he ain't banging just one if he's going back in time.
More of what really matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
That's what really matters.
In 1953, Frank Dorse's Eggo frozen waffles were sold in supermarkets for the very first time.
Outstanding.
Eggos.
Yeah, outstanding.
Yeah, like for the purpose that they exist for, 100% they're outstanding.
Yeah.
Right? Would I take them over a Belgian waffle from like Good Day or something? No, of course not. But you can get what? What is it, like 12 of them for something like $3,
Yeah.
give or take?
That sounds right. I would eat those right now.
Sauce.
Yes, sir.
If you can get 12 Eggo waffles for $3, how much is each waffle?
They 40 cents? Less? More?
Duh.
Was that right?
No.
12 waffles for $3.
Yeah!
Thanks, Tommy Wiseau. Are they
going to the mall later?
30 cents a piece?
No.
More or less?
You tell me.
Don't know. I'm asking. 25.
Got it. I mean, I think you were just going to keep guessing. But
You are correct, sir.
Yeah.
I was going to say 35, but by your slutty reaction, I went with 25. Did you order yet?
No, I did not. I thought about it, and then I thought about your health.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we did this for you, buddy.
So you're not going to eat to help me?
Yeah.
Well, it was like a gateway drug. Chris and I just wanted one lone waffle.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
wanted the left side of the menu.
I wanted some waffles and a tremendous
everything
12.
else.
Yeah, you
Right?
sure
So,
did.
and it wasn't National Breakfast Day.
Yeah, and it made me feel bad. It's like
Yep.
I was drinking in front of you, and
Exactly.
you have an alcohol problem.
Oh.
I'm not going to.
Yep.
I'm not going to eat in front of you when you have such an obvious eating problem.
Jesus.
Yeah, you don't watch Eyes Wide Shut in front of Tiger Woods.
That's right.
Well played.
He'll go into remission or
Yeah,
whatever it's
or
called.
Good point.
Yeah.
All right, more of what really matters.
Let's go.
The Major League Baseball season starts tonight at 7:05. The Yankees are at the Giants. That game is a Netflix game. Something called Max Fried versus something called Logan Webb.
Yeah.
Baseball starts tonight.
Yeah.
Max Fried is a very good left-handed pitcher that they picked up. They either traded for him or he signed with them, leaving the Braves. And Logan Webb is their ace, obviously, because he's starting their first game for San Francisco. It'll be fun.
We don't even care.
Hold on, turtle person. Baseball.
Nobody cares. Don't you understand that?
Baseball is fun until about June.
Yeah, but the Twins start tomorrow. Oh, it's Yankees, Giants. Who cares?
That's right.
But
Right.
if it were,
They're not going to be
If it was
contenders.
Twins Orioles, I'd say, hey, the season for the Twins
but
starts
hold on
tonight.
a second. Here's
That's
the difference
tomorrow.
in sports. If it were Seattle and Tampa football tonight, we'd be jacked.
Well, that's
right,
the
'cause it's
NFL.
Yeah, no,
This
I'm
is
just
baseball.
saying. But it's the difference in the sports. A lot of people don't care about the game tonight.
You know what? I should get you some waffles.
Yeah. Get me back on track.
Put you back on track. Give you some blood sugar.
If Parker Fox stops at Cub over here and just gets you a bottle of like
Waffle
Mrs.
juice?
Butterworth, and you just drink waffle juice straight
drink the
from the
waffle
tap,
juice.
would you?
I used to as a kid.
I don't want to
my
go too
God,
far.
that checks out.
I don't want to go too far.
Oh, no.
And by the way, that doesn't shock me.
Yeah.
You honestly would drink it straight from the
Straight
bottle?
from the thing, yeah.
Oh, my
mostly
gosh.
Mostly because it would get a reaction out of Dov, but also because I needed a hit.
What if I were to bring in Mrs. Buttersworth?
Oh,
He would.
yep.
Oh, she's sweet.
Loves her shape.
Yeah.
And I were to dangle it nozzle first out of my zip up fly, would you consume it?
Can I answer for you?
No.
This is the exact same thing as if you leave on vacation and a hamster has those water bottles that hang from the side of the cage.
Yeah.
Eventually they have to drink out of it.
Yeah.
Or they'll die.
How long is he going to stand here?
As long as it takes you to suck
that
on that
bottle's
nozzle.
empty.
Wow. To suck on that nozzle.
Yeah, get that waffle juice out.
Yeah, thanks, Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
I'd probably dabble.
Yeah, I knew it.
What really matters, though, is this.
Guys, did you ever have to read the book The Outsiders?
No.
You never did. What about you?
Didn't see the movie either.
The movie's great.
I'm sure we were asked to. I doubt I did.
It was released on this date in 1983.
The
And it
book or the movie?
The movie,
book-
I'm sorry.
oh, the movie
yeah,
was.
Yeah. Really interesting stories about this. If you ever listen to Rob Lowe's podcast, he talks about it quite a bit. It talks about it quite a bit in his book as well. But it starred, are you ready? They were, by the way, most of them were unknowns at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Cruise,
Wow.
That turned out pretty well.
Rob Lowe,
Sure.
Matt Dillon,
Yep.
Patrick Swayze,
The GOAT.
Emilio Estevez,
Mm-hmm.
Diane Lane,
Wow.
Ralph Macchio, and C. Thomas Howell.
Wow.
I mean, that's a who's who of,
It really
of
is.
80s stars.
Yeah.
And beyond, obviously. A lot of those
Yeah.
are still stars today.
Yeah, and it's a great musical on Broadway right now. And I think it's coming to the Twin Cities as a musical pretty soon. And it's great. Just great. So
Do you know who else was in it? And I'm not making a joke.
Yeah.
Flea was in it.
No, he was not.
He wasn't? It says he was right here on the Wikipedia page.
He was in the movie?
The movie in 1983, I think he was just in the background.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
he was in it, yeah.
Okay, so I got it. So he was like an extra or something.
Yeah, an extra,
that could
yeah.
definitely be. But he would have still been like 10 or 11 or 12 probably.
No, because you think he graduated high school, it says in that documentary I watched, in like the late 70s.
Oh, did he really? Is that old?
Yeah.
I thought he was about my age. Wow. That's weird.
He's
Well, that's
63.
interesting. Leif Garrett was also in The Outsiders, but I doubt you guys remember who that was.
R.I.P., right?
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
he die young?
He did, yeah.
Cam Neely, who I think is
Seabass.
Seabass, he was in it too.
1983.
Yeah.
So that's the director was come on, help me out. What's the guy's name?
Brian Dennehy.
No.
Scorsese.
Yeah. No, not Scorsese. It's one of those guys. George
Lucas, Oliver Stone. I'm trying to think of other
Maybe
80s.
it was Oliver Stone.
Trying to
It
think
was
of
Francis
Spielberg.
Ford Coppola.
It was
Thank you.
Coppola.
That's it. It was Coppola. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the every person in Hollywood wanted to be on this film because it was Coppola, you know? And he made them all hang out together. Like the Socias, they weren't allowed to hang out with the greasers, even off the set. And it really built this camaraderie. It's an interesting story. It really is. And the lady who wrote the book, and do you have that in front of you? Because I can't remember. S.E. Hinton?
The lady who wrote the book's name.
S.E. Hinton. Right?
Hold on.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. She used the letters
Michelle Silverstein.
Yeah.
It was S.E. Hinton.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
She used the letters S.E. Hinton because she didn't want anybody to know she was a lady. And everybody thought S.E. Hinton was a dude. And I think she was 15 when she started writing it and fished at like 18 or something like that. Great stuff. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, again,
Stay gold, pony boy.
80s journalism and 80s writing was a very different time than it is now. Because back in the day, in 1985, I believe, there was a documentary you guys should check out called Just One of the Guys, where this gal was a journalist.
Yeah.
And she wanted to be a writer, but she wasn't getting her articles published. And she was like, I'm just not getting any respect as a female journalist. I want to be a writer. And she's like, I think the only way I can really ever get respect is to pretend to be a dude.
Yeah.
And then be a writer.
Remember, she had to tape down those goobers?
Those goobers. You mean, who calls them that?
Perfect boobs.
I mean, he does.
They were.
I mean, yeah, they're warlocks. Yeah.
They were.
Warlocks.
I mean, they were the standard. I've been chasing those my whole life.
I'd also like to
A lot of times I go up to male journalists and ask them to take their shirts off.
That was the first time I ever met Chip Scoggins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, I go, who are you? And he goes, I'm Chip Scoggins. And I go, right. And I'm Cyndi Lauper. And sure enough, he opened him up. And honestly, life changer.
Wait, Chip Scoggins has a set of fantastic warlocks?
Better than you can possibly imagine.
Good for Chip.
You know who's disappointing? Kevin Seifert.
Oh, Kevin Seifert doesn't have nice warlocks?
They're anthills.
Oh, my God.
But both of them respected writers. So it worked.
Completely, yeah. They're good writers and everything, but I need a little more than a dime size here. Let's roll.
My God.
God, you need waffle juice.
You need
Kevin
something.
Seifert needs falsies.
Title of the podcast.
He needs Poltons.
Poltons? Are those like robots from the future?
No, it's like a bike that you pay $50 a month to just sit on. Watch poker on.
Bolt on.
Peloton's like $50 a month now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I mean, it kicks ass, but
Yeah, that means about a gym membership, right?
yeah, I mean, that's how you have to rationalize it and go, all right, the bike's not cheap, and then I'm paying $1 billion a month. Is it worth it? It's like $1 and change a day. In a weird way, it reverse like motivates you to use it. You're like, if it just sits there and collects dust, it's $1.50 a day or something.
Yeah.
But if you get on there, you're like, well, this is a steal.
You know
It's
who's got a
used
great
every
set of
day.
fun bags is Alec Lewis.
Alec Lewis does have some nice warlocks.
Bolt-ons.
Bolt-ons.
Anyway, there you go. The Outsiders.
Well, so we learned that a lady changed her name to look like a man's name, and half of the male journalisms in this town have great rags.
Concept of the film.
Half the male journalisms. God.
She just changed her name.
Half the male journalisms. You got it, buddy.
Thank you.
God, where's Parker Fox?
Honestly, you need a shot of waffle juice to wake up.
I'm going to tell you right now, if he brings in waffles, I'm not going to get filthy, but I'm just saying my right hand's going to be busy the rest of the show.
Oh, my God. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
just trying to entice him.
Hey, speaking of bolt-ons.
I could hardly believe.
Oh, no. Oh, bro.
All
Michael
right.
Bolton.
Michael
Remember
Bolton.
we used to play that for everybody's birthday?
Yeah,
Was it everybody's birthday?
No, that was the other
just
thing.
how we started like the news segment.
yeah.
Because he said, I can hardly believe it when I heard the news.
God, he wails.
Yeah, Michael Bolton, man. How old? He's got to be pushing 70, right?
Oh, sure. He was in a, yeah.
Let's see how old
Yeah,
Bolton
video,
is.
video.
Oh, man, now I got to move off my Google images of waffles. Michael Bolton is 73.
Leif Garrett's still alive.
Wait a minute. Leif Garrett's dead, right? I thought he died super young.
I did too.
Are we thinking
No,
of somebody
he's-
different?
He's still alive.
Oh my God, he's
Who the
still
hell
alive.
Who are we thinking of then? Because we both thought he died young.
Leif Garrett
We're
is
thinking of
61.
somebody else.
Yeah, who are we thinking about then? Somebody else who was like a teen heartthrob who died young.
I mean, there's a million of
Andy
them.
Gibb.
No, I wasn't thinking Andy Gibb. I thought Leif Garrett was dead. Who
Me
am I
too.
thinking of?
No, he's
I'm
still alive.
sorry.
Oh, I'm thinking of the explorer Leif Erikson.
No, he's
oh,
dead.
my bad. Yeah, he died like 1,000 years ago. My fault. He was in the 27 Club, and I mean like the 1227 Club. He died a long time ago.
Yeah,
One of the youngest Vikings to ever die.
he sure did. He sure did die.
That's sad.
Man, I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Leif. If you're out there
Same.
listening, my apologies. And thank you, everybody. Tammy, everybody, for sending me.
That was weird. That was like the Mandela effect.
I
You and I
would've bet you
both
a
were like,
million.
yeah, he died really, really young. It was tragic. We all went through it. It was
Yeah,
tough. Nope, still with us.
I went through a whole eulogy.
So People are correcting you that Leif Garrett is still alive, but no one has said anything about you saying Chip Scoggins has huge warlocks.
Well, they haven't proven us wrong yet.
Right. There's a Wikipedia page about it now.
About what?
His big old hoots.
The news is next. Parker Fox should be joining us shortly. This is the Power True Morning Show on the Fan.